Well, we take a look at some of the most recent rainfall totals over the last 24 hours. Yes, it rained again. And break down the holiday weekend forecast, warmer temperatures and more rain in the forecast for next week. So more rain picked up. The heaviest in southwestern Minnesota. Had a lot of 2-inch amounts around Fulda and in the Windham area here, Worthington as well. Several spots picking up 2 or a little bit more than 2 inches of rainfall. But as those lines of showers and thunderstorms lifted north and east, they really weakened pretty substantially. Most metro amounts were anywhere from a few hundredths of an inch in the east metro to as much as a few tenths of an inch. So lighter than some of the rainfalls this week. This is the area that was just sort of pinwheeling around that upper level low that's centered in the Dakotas. But that line of storms did create some severe weather in Nebraska, Iowa, also back into South Dakota initially, but just as it moved into our much less conducive atmosphere in Minnesota, things really kind of weakened. So we will see some afternoon sun and just enough to warm us into the low to mid 70s here across southern Minnesota. It's going to stay cooler with the scattered showers and clouds in northern Minnesota, but that sun means we're going to generate just enough instability basically from the Twin Cities east, western Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota to see some thunderstorms pop up. So we'll see some redevelopment heading into the afternoon hours, early afternoon. It won't take long probably, but especially southeastern Minnesota. A couple of those could be strong, but the severe threat is mostly south and southeast of Minnesota. So this is just the latest disturbance moving through the atmosphere. We've got another one coming through Sunday. Sunday's looking like the least nicest of the days of the holiday weekend now. But you can see kind of all these ripples, all these yellow, red areas are vorticity or spin in the middle of the atmosphere, and each one of those is going to help to generate at least some unsettled weather. Saturday looks mostly dry. There will be an isolated shower or two, mostly in the overnight for northern Minnesota, and then Sunday, southern, southeastern Minnesota, we see scattered showers develop. And then Memorial Day itself, 1 or 2 hit and miss showers or thunderstorms, better chance to the west, but not a washout. In fact, even Sunday looks like just part of the day will be kind of rainy. Saturday, though, and Monday looking like the nicer days again. Late Saturday, we'll see some of these isolated showers, primarily in an axis across northern Minnesota. And then Sunday, really the whole central and southern half of the state into Wisconsin, we'll see rainfall, but the heaviest will be across central and southern Wisconsin. And then Memorial Day, looking pretty decent too. Isolated shower chances, primarily in central and western Minnesota, and then also into Wisconsin, but these are going to be very hit and miss. So Saturday and Monday, the days with the most sunshine too. There will be clouds around, but more sun than cloud cover, I think. But Sunday will be pretty dreary with those showers and clouds, and that's going to keep temperatures a little cooler too. But Saturday, low to mid 70s with the sunshine that we'll see much of the day here in central and southern Minnesota. Sunday, though, rain-cooled temperatures, mostly 60s for eastern Minnesota, but western Minnesota, where we see that rain move out earlier, probably low to mid 70s in the west central part of the state. And then Memorial Day, back to near 70 in southern Minnesota, 60s to the north. These temperatures are pretty seasonable, right close to that normal 73. But the last couple of Memorial weekends have been pretty hot, so a break from the heat, at least. But as we head into the end of next week, that next system comes in. That'll bring rain Friday into Friday night, maybe into Saturday. So that could be a more significant system to keep our eye on, but that's a week away. A lot can happen. But we're going to be warmer by the end of next week, so that'll be a more energy-driven system. That means we could see more in the way of thunderstorms and maybe even the potential of some severe weather if everything can come together. But 73 this afternoon, a couple of spotty afternoon thunderstorms popping up again. 74 tomorrow, mostly dry across southern Minnesota. And then Sunday is the day that looks cloudier with some of those scattered showers. Monday, those showers are more isolated. Tuesday, Wednesday look dry. Thursday too. But yeah, by the end of next week, we'll be dealing with the next system potentially.